They might live at opposite ends of the country. I'm talking about my next two guests, but it hasn't stopped author Pamela Butchart and illustrator Thomas Flintham achieving success. Their third book, their third collaboration, My Head Teacher is a Vampire Rat, I bet many of you have been thinking that, has just won top prize at the Children's Book Awards, and they join me now. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
It's wonderful.
Tell us what's been happening then over the last few days when you found out.
Oh.
Well, we went knowing we were nominated, which was like a big honour in itself, and we were nominated in one of the sections. There's 3 different ones, and you kind of don't even think about winning. And then we went yesterday, and we won our section, then we won the overall prize, and it was just, I wasn't expecting it.
So we'll talk about how you collaborated and how it came about. But first, just this, we've got this here. Oh God, I just touched that. on the desk here. So this is what you won.
Yes.
And anyone wondering what this little acorn is, there's a hole in the back. You get given an acorn each, don't you, to put that in. And and then there's this little leaf.
It's a bookmark.
It's a bookmark.
Yeah.
And what happens with that? Because it's a kind of tree, isn't it? That you've
Yeah, it's amazing. It's called the Silver Tree, the Federation of Children's Book Groups. The Silver Tree, been there since 1980. Roald Dahl's had it in his house for a year. Quentin Blake, J.K. Rowling, and we're the lucky ones that get to timeshare it this year.
Well, I was going to say, because you live at opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, well, we're going to split it, aren't we?
Yes.
Half and half.
Who's getting it first?
Pam's getting it first.
Pam's getting it first. So, okay, so you, what, did you draw lots as to who got it first?
No,
Or
it
was
just worked. We were kind of working out who's going to have the easiest job getting it home.
I'm off to the Hay
Practicality.
Festival, so I'm going to take it there and show the kids that are coming along to see.
Right, okay, so you live in
Dundee.
and you live in
Penzance.
How on earth did you get together to collaborate on the book?
Well, I wrote the book and submitted it to my publisher, Nosy Crow, and they spent a long time looking around trying to find just the right illustrator, the perfect illustrator for the job, and they found Tom. And so I'd never met Tom, actually, until we were shortlisted for the same award last year, which David Williams won in our category. And it was amazing. It was such a fun time to meet, wasn't it, when we just being shortlisted.
We'd already done 3 books by then.
Right.
So it's not unusual for me to illustrate a book and not meet the author until a while afterwards.
So, but how do you kind of get Pamela's vision?
Well, for the first thing I did with it was work on the cover, and I had a brief idea of the story and the characters, but I didn't know what they were going to look like. But I'd done a few sketches in my book, but I thought I'd contact Pamela, I think it was via Twitter, just to say if she had any ideas in her head. And what was odd was that her description of the main character, Izzy, was exactly what one of the characters I'd drawn. So it kind of worked out like that. So
And
we've had some contact.
I must say, like, one of the other things you get is a portfolio like this. You're going to have to explain this for me, Tom, because lots of children from around the world have kind of shown you their inspirations.
Yeah, each nominee gets given one of these portfolios of bits of writing and pictures from kids in the book clubs who vote for the award. Because one of the things that's really lovely about this award, that it's the only one in the country that's voted for just by the readers, just by the kids. And so to get something like that is amazing to look through.
So you're writing now. You're starting a new series.
I'm mainly illustrate, but I'm just starting writing as well. I'm working on a series.
But are you both going to continue working together? Is there another one in the offing?
Yes, we have. We've just brought out a Shakespeare one, to we or not to we.
That's a good question to finish on, actually. Pamela, Tom, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us on the Sofa. Dan and Louise will be back with you tomorrow from 6 o'clock. Until then, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. Bye-bye.